Council Chair Brilyn Hollyhand, author of the new hit book, One Generation Away. It is a fantastic read. Why now is the time to restore American freedom. It sure is, Brilyn. Welcome in. Good to have you as always.
Thank you, Bianca. Happy Monday. It's great to be back with you.
Yeah, happy Monday. So let's talk for a minute. We were picking apart some of the numbers with this New York Times Siena poll. But there's one note here about how she's polling the gender gap with women. And a lot of folks are saying, but it is the men who are really breaking towards Donald Trump. You know, we've talked about how the left tries to use toxic masculinity. They're using things like low testosterone men. So talk to us from the youth kind of POV that you really have been out in the trenches talking to people, promoting the book, which is fantastic, by the way. I love my copy. Thank you so much. Yeah, you really have your pulse on the youth, and they are hopefully going to come up and be activated.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Bianca. You're spot on as always. You know, President Trump has the opportunity tomorrow night to do exactly what he did against Joe Biden in June in that first debate. Be calm, have a great composure, not let Kamala Harris get under his skin, and sit there and call Kamala Harris out and hold her accountable for 4 years of failures, for 4 years of disastrous policies. We know the mainstream media journalists are not going to be doing this in this debate, so it's his opportunity to do that. I really think that to win the White House in November, President Trump has to win over 3 major groups. The first one of those is disenfranchised Democrats. The second one is independent voters, and the third one is Nikki Haley voters. President Trump had the opportunity to do that tomorrow night, and Gen Z is the way he can do that. He can connect with us. He can lay out his policies for how he's actually going to make our future great again, unlike Kamala Harris, who is flip-flopping more than Joe Biden at the beach and has zero policy standpoints.
Zero. There was an interesting note here. This just broke. It was a poll coming out from Harvard and Harris, and it shows them neck and neck, 50-50. So it is tight. But, you know, a lot of the issues that she's going to try to capitalize on perhaps will be women's issue or climate change, abortion. But will she be able to effectively speak? You know, she cannot have her I'm speaking moment. And here she was speaking in Pittsburgh. This is a little bit of what she has told reporters there on the trail.
Best part of debate prep for you? What's your favorite?
Being at the spice store, I finally got out of the debate prep to look at these spices. Best part of debate prep so far.
What goes through your mind as a young voter when you see her acting that way and answering in that way?
Bianca, she's so unserious, it's not even funny. She's trying to relate to Gen Z there, and it's not working at all. I can tell you as a first-time voter, that makes me actually not want to vote for her even more. Listen, if she spends the whole 90 minutes of the debate cackling, I think poll numbers are going to be great for us the next morning. You know, I really think that she can't speak without a teleprompter. There will be no teleprompter for this debate. I think this is going to be a great night for President Trump, and he has the opportunity to really paint the picture on that split screen there of 4 years of stability as opposed to 4 more years of chaos under a Kamala Harris administration.
Yeah, and the chaos also impacts young people because you can't afford a house. The American dream slipping away for so many young people, just not fair. You're a great voice out there. I want to widen out the conversation. Also someone who's been, doing a lot of outreach to young voters here in Florida, Frank Kopilov, the director of the Broward Young Republicans. Frank, good to have you in with Brilyn as well today. I think you're muted there. Yeah, what are you hearing and what's the pulse of the people in Broward? Pretty blue, but it is a free state of Florida. And I also want to bring up some of the images we've seen on college campuses, the anti-Semitism. You know, they're back to school and they still are acting like maniacs out there. The Jewish hate, the folks out there who are blocking the gates to Columbia. Just last week, we saw some people arrested. I mean, they're pro-Hamas, and these are indoctrination college campuses, Frank.
Yeah, and it's terrible. So, we as the young Republicans are, we've been making historic gains with Gen Z voters. Obviously, we still have a lot of work to do, but I can say that, a lot of progress is being made. And then, people ask myself, why am I getting involved in politics so much? Well, it's because, myself and everybody else in my generation within the YRs, we're tired of the chaos that the Democrats have, the Democrats, Kamala Harris, has caused, in our country. It's a complete disaster. The left, as we all know, the left is the party of the chaos. Kamala Harris is the candidate of chaos. And, we all see the sham. We all see that, she was the most radical, United States senator in U.S. history. She was one of the first to actually drop out of the 2020 race because she was too radical for her own party.
And I think the vibes that they were planning on may not be in full effect tomorrow night on that debate stage. Frank and Brilyn, I wish we had more time. And again, congratulations on the book, Brilyn. It's an excellent read. And for the next generation of voters here, you two are very articulate and give us a lot of hope. Thank you both.
Thanks,
Thank
Travis.
you so
Have a good week.
All right. You have a great week, too.